the Bronc V8. We got it here for you on the Floaty channel. Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to try this out on some silicone for you today. They sent me this Bronc V8. It's supposed to be really strong. It's supposed to have a 4mm stroke in it. That's pretty good. What do you think? Should we try it? Let's do it. All right, here it is, the V8 by Bronc. Let's open her up. Ooh. I did. Ooh, check this out. Nice little carrying case from Bronc. All right, cool. Nice. So this came with the case, which is very neat. Let's open up the case. Okay. We have the manual and just gonna skip to the good stuff. Here's the machine. Boom. There it is, the Bronc. It comes in 4 colors: black, red, silver, or green. They've sent me the green one. And that is cool because I don't have this color. And I gotta say, this is a cool green. It's like an army green, and it's got a nice metallic finish to it. Also got a nice little feature here. The needle depth turning wheel has some interesting texture to it, so you can kind of feel where that is. Noticing that right away. Let's see what we got here. Yes, an RCA adapter, which means if you want to run this without a battery and straight corded to a power supply, that's an option. So versatility, check, no problem. Cord and O-rings. So we have the battery charger and the lithium ion battery. I'm guessing there's another battery in here. Let's check it out. So the whole battery system is detachable. So it's not all one unit. It is something you can detach. And now we have just the battery here. And if we want to put in a new charged up battery, there it is. All good, everything's all good. Here is the lithium ion battery. So it goes right in there, boop, just like that. And so you can have one inside, and then you can have one on deck. The charger charges up to 2 ports, so it'll charge both for you, but it only uses one at a time. So we're just gonna put that back together. And yeah, so that's great. We're happy with that. We like that the battery is detachable. Let's talk a little bit about the weight of this machine. It's definitely not cheap feeling at all. This feels like a nice, heavy, expensive machine. Not too heavy though. It feels like the balance is at the tip. Yep, it's still at the tip. But it's got a good weight on it, mostly at the tip, which is good. The size of it is pretty average. I don't see it as being a particularly large machine, nor is it a small machine, somewhere in between. Looks wise, I feel like they kind of honed in on a few of the other Bronc machines. The stylized features of the surface, we have kind of this nice corrugated stuff here. It makes this kind of a cooler looking tool. All right, so the V8 has a very cool battery and some neat little functions I'm going to show you here. So we're just going to turn it on. We're going to look at the battery display first. Nice little panel here, you can see really well. And it does go in 0.1 increments, which I do love. The other cool feature of this machine is it does have a toggle button for presets right here built into the battery. So if we turn on the toggle, we'll see it go from 6 volts to 8.5. We can turn on the machine so you can hear it. There it is at 6 and back up to 8.5. It's a little tricky to change these, so I'm going to show you right now. if we want to change this to 9 volts as a preset, we're just going to hold down the preset button until we see blinking. Oh, it's got to be on maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so machine's on. You see 8.5 volts, and now that S is blinking. Okay, because I held down this toggle button. So now I'm just going to change that to a 9. See, it's still blinking there, and now I'm going to hold down that toggle button. Again, see it stopped blinking, and now it's an actual preset. See, there it is at 9, not at 8.5 anymore. So 6 to 9. Very cool. Let's try it one more time. So I just want to change the 6 to a 6.5. I'm just going to try changing the low setting. Now that L is blinking there, so we can change this to what we want and then hold that down again. And now that's a preset. 9 to 6.5. Perfect. We figured it out. So the weight's good. The battery seems really great so far. I love the look of this thing and the feeling. Let's try it on some silicone. All right, today for our demo, we are going to try out this 7-round liner, this 11-round liner, and this 13 curve mag. We also have my new and improved floaty grip. It happens to fit the V8 perfectly. These are Bronc cartridges. We're trying Bronc cartridges with the Bronc machine today. If you want to get these Bronc cartridges, we will also include them in a link in the description below. All right, nice fit there. I'm just going to turn on the machine, change the needle depth. Nice, easy turn. All right, it's at 8.5 volts. We have that 7-round liner. And try one next to it at 8. Feels more like I need to go up. I'm at 8.8. All right, let's check out what we did there. Yeah, so I think a little higher voltage on that 7-round liner makes the line look a little steadier. I'm just going to run it at a 9 volt. So that felt pretty good right there. So coming in at the straightest and the most control with that 7-round liner at 9 volts with the Bronc V8. There it is, nice and saturated. Pretty good control. Let me just try drawing a bit with it. Getting in no problem and moving at a nice steady pace for that little flower guy there. So yep, that seems good. 7 round liners, packing a punch in 9 volts, getting it in there. Looks really saturated. Feels like good penetration. All right, we really want to test this guy out. We're going to move up to this 11 round liner. Since this is a higher stroke length machine, you really want to test out its lining capabilities, but at 4 millimeters, it could be a good all-around machine as well. All right, we have the 11 round liner. I'm gonna stay at 9 volts for now. Feels like it's penetrating really well, even with the bigger needle. Has really good control. I can feel like even with this big needle, because of the weight of the machine and the strength of the machine, it's still going in the silicone. So it felt really good. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. So super saturated. This machine could be really good for more traditional artists or artists who like to line with bigger liners or maybe even round shaders. Those are the thickest, and this one seems like it's getting it in there really well, that you would get the saturation that you're looking for. Definitely getting in there. I'm guessing I could even turn this down and still use it. It's really getting in well. The penetration is amazing for an 11 round liner. I'm going down to an 8.5. I just want to see. Yeah, still feeling really good. Nice, okay. So it definitely works well at different voltages, which gives you a little more versatility in what you can do, how you can perform. I'm getting lines in, no problem, at different voltages here. No need to slow my hand too much. I feel like I'm able to still move at a comfortable pace. All right, we got these bigger needles covered. Let me just try on a smaller needle. We have a 3 round liner from Bronc again. We should safely be able to run a 3 round liner on this machine and come down to 7.5 volts. Really good control with that heavy grip. Leaves. Getting in no problem. I could probably even come down more. 7 volts. Okay, so lining with the 3-round liner, no problem. I'm at 7 volts. It's getting in the silicone just fine. I'm going to bring it down just a bit and do a little bit of whip shading. Okay, so ultimately at a 6.5, and we can see a very nice even dot patterning here, and no problem getting that in. It shouldn't, considering the fact that it is a smaller needle with a very strong little motor. So no problem with dot shading. Let's just move on to this curved mag. Okay, there it is. Let's do a little shading. Up to a 7. So still, even with that 4mm stroke, we can still do a very nice light shade. If you can even see this, this is the super lightest shade here. And the dot patterning is very even and good. A little higher in voltage, and we did some lines along the side of the mag, showing the stability of the mag as it moves through the silicone, which you can see with the stability of these straight lines, not crossing over, and pretty darn stable. We'll do a little more shading. All right, I did some shading, I did some black packing, and a little more calligraphy with my 11 mag, and they're all performing. All the needles I've tried are performing well on the silicone. This is a 4mm stroke machine, which means it's ideal for lining, but it can also do dot shading and soft shading because it's not as high as like a 5mm stroke or something like that. It does have that versatility. It also has an RCA adapter and a removable battery. Not to mention, it comes in some cool colors, and the appearance is one of my favorites that I've tried from Bronc. It really is a good weight and packs a punch to it, which you would want for a liner as well. All right, that concludes our review. I highly recommend this Bronc machine. This is one of my favorites that I've tried from them. It looks cool, it performs really well. I think it'd make a great all-rounder. So if you want to get yours today, don't forget to go to bigwasptattoosupply.com. That's bigwasptattoosupply.com, and it's $328. So if you want to get your 10% discount, don't forget to follow the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.